That being said, knowing that this kingdom has an end, it says here in 1 Corinthians 15 and 28 and 24, then cometh the end, when he shall be when he shall have delivered up the kingdom to the Most High, even the Father, when he shall have put down all rule and all authority and power. You know, that's when he's gonna come and conquer all these kingdoms, man. For he must reign till he had put all enemies under his feet. You know, that goes into Psalms 83, man. All these other nations that had a confederacy against Israelite, man, against Israel. The last enemy that shall be that shall be destroyed is death. You know, and what's death? That's a representation of, that's in other words, Isa Edom, man. Because everything that he generates is death, man. He's not profitable unto the earth, man. You see, this man has with the sword, man. He's been conquering, and look at what he did with that power, you know, with the power that look at the world that we're in, you know. Look at the situation that he's produced, being in power, man. You know. For he had put all these things under his feet, but when he said all things are put under him, it is manifest that he is except which he did put all under him. Salakia. It says here, it is manifest that he is except with which did put all things under him. And when all things shall be subdued unto him, then shall the Son also himself be subject unto him that put all things under him, that Yahawah may be in all. YAHAWASHI be in all. You see? And it says here, so that's only to say that he's gonna come back and reign over this world, man. You know, and he's gonna make those the elect, the 1/3, man, the elect to be righteous joint heirs with him. You know. So it says here in Revelation 6 and 2. It says here, and I saw and behold a white horse, meaning white representing righteousness, purity, you know, and horse representing power, you know, righteous power, and it sat on him, and he that sat on him had a bow and a crown, you know, because he's the king, man, and was given unto him, and he went forth conquering and to conquer. You see, so he's gonna take over when Yahawah comes back on this earth, man. There's no games, man. When he comes back to take over the world, man, he's not here to talk, man. He's not here to debate, man. You see, you can leave the debates on the side, man. He comes to take what's his, man. And the world is his, man. So bow down, be ready to bow down, like it says, every knee shall bow down, man. You know, there's not gonna be no atheists on that day, man. You see, everyone's gonna come to the realization of the true gospel, man. Because the Lord said he's the way, man, the truth and the light, man. And people are gonna find out, man. You know? It says here in John 14, Revelation 13 and 9. I think I brought it out already. It says here, if any man had an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the faith and the patience of the saints. You see, and that's only to say that Yahawah, when he comes back, is gonna come back to exalt judgment, man, to expound judgment on every flesh, man. You know, he's gonna do it with fire, man, this time, man. You know, so like it says, his chosen shall be tried in the furnace. You know, we're already going through that fire right now, man. You know, we don't have to burn through those missiles, man. We're already going through hell right now, man. You know, every single day of our life, man. You know, we're persecuted on every side, man. But we know that the reward and the glory is far super exceeds the pain and tribulation that we're going through right now, man. To the point where we could go through this 1,000 million times, man. You know, compared to the glory that we're gonna partake in, man, through Yahawah, man. It says here in John 14 and 23. It says here in John 14 and 23. It says, he that loveth me, Salakia. And 23 it says, Yahawah answered and said unto him, if a man love me, he will keep my word, You see, how do you keep His word? By doing the work, man. You know, it's not about just hearing. It's about being a doer of the work, like I mentioned beforehand. You see, he that loveth me he will keep my word, and my Father will love him, and we will come unto him and make our abode with him. You know, He's gonna sup with you, man. He's gonna give you the spirit, the understanding, knowledge, and comprehension of the scriptures, man. You know, just the fact that you can break down scriptures, you know, and you're in this fold, man. It's a blessing in itself, man. You know, count yourself happy, lucky, man. You should rejoice, you know, if you should rejoice in anything, you know. If you should boast in anything, you should boast that you know YAHAWAH YAHAWASHI and what's pleasing unto Him, man. You know? It says here in Mark 8 and 38. It says here, whosoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels. You know, when it comes to the word, you got to take the good and the bad, man. The whole scripture, like, that's why it was told unto Ezekiel to eat the whole roll, man. It was bitter in his, it was sweet in his mouth, but bitter in the stomach, man. You gotta take it all, man. Because, like it says, you know, the suffering of this time are not to be compared, man, to the glory that we're gonna partake in. You see? You know, and just to finish up, you know, I got a few scriptures to finish up. You know, it's a beautiful day, Israel, man. Another day closer to salvation, man. You know, I'm happy to be out here, man. Just, you know, getting some sun rays, man, before the times where we won't be able to do all this, man. You know, enjoying the sun while we can, you know. Therefore, you know, knowing the times we're in, man, preparing myself mentally for the tribulation that's to come, man. You know, it says here in Hebrew 11 and 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please Him. You see, it's impossible to please YAHAWAH. And why is that? Because without faith, you're not gonna start with work, man. First off, you're not even believing, you know. Because like we mentioned in the beginning, you know, how may we do the works of the Most High? First, it starts with believing in what He says, and that's what faith comes into play, you know. For he that cometh to YAHAWAH must believe that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. You see, you know, it's not in vain, man. All your works for the name of YAHAWAH are not in vain, man. You see, it says here, by faith, this is the point, you know. By faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High of things not seen as yet, moved with fear. You see, that's why we have to move with fear, man. We have to move, man. You see, he was warned. First off, he heard the word. He heard the warnings. You see, and he feared, man. That's why he built that ark, man. You see, by which he commanded the world to like it. He prepared an ark to the saving of his house, to like it, which and became the heir of righteousness, with which is by faith. You see, so by fear he moved, man. This is the same way today that we have to react, man. You see, first we hear the word, you know, and then after that we do the work, man. We put our hands to the plow, man, and we don't look back. You know, knowing the terror of the Lord, we persuade man. You know, it says here in Habakkuk 2 and 2. It says here in Habakkuk 2 and 2, and the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon the tables, that he may run that readeth it. You know, it tells us, man, why the moment you hear that cry, man, that's why it says cry loud and spare not, man. No, it doesn't care, man. You warn these people, man. Warn these people from the words out of my mouth, man. You see, you hear the word and then you warn the people, man. You give them the message, man. You see, you run, man, by going on the highways and byways, man, going places where people can hear this word, man. So whoever may has the ears to hear and eyes to see, man, you know, they'll understand, man. Yo, I need to get ready. I need to prepare, man. You see? This is no joke, man. The downfall of a kingdom, man. Every downfall of a kingdom comes with massive death, man. Massive bloodshed, man. You know? There's no kingdom in the history of kingdoms that went down without a fight, man. And ultimately, you know, even though those Edomites were afraid, there's fight, man. You see? The prideful being that they are, man. The Lord put that spirit in them, as He did with Pharaoh, you know, to chase again, to chase the Israelites again after liberating them. You see. So ultimately, you know, even being prideful as they are, they're still gonna fight the Lord, knowing that they don't have a chance to win, man. You know. It says here in Ezekiel 3 and 17. Ezekiel 3 and 17. It says here, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the words of thy mouth and give them warning for me, like I mentioned before, you know. So it comes to pass that as a watchman, you know, you have a duty to warn the people, man. That's the job of the prophets, man. The prophets, they've been set up to tell the people the words of the Lord and to warn them, man. You know, and many times our people, the Israelites, man, they transgressed, man. They didn't hearken unto the word, you know. And we're the proof, the living proof, you know. The fact that we're in Babylon the Great, man, suffering captivity, man. You know, and one thing they tell us, you know, go back to your country, man. If you go back to your country, man, you're there too, man. You see, you can't escape you, man. You know, even if we were to go back in our country, man, who's ruling our country, man? Isn't it the Ashkenazi Jews that are there right now? You know, even to this day, man, so-called Negroes that are Negroes that are from the tribe of Judah have, to this day, man. The recent news, man, they're getting kicked out of the Holy Land, man. So, you know, so there's no escaping. Ultimately, because the Lord is gonna bring them back for judgment, you know. And the Lord Himself is gonna bring us back in that land, man. You can't go by your own will, man. You can't be a zealot, you know, and trying to force prophecy to happen on your time, man. We're moving on Yahawashai's time, you know. So it says here, you know. Yeah. So ultimately, yeah, man. You know, prepare yourselves for the times being, man. That was a quick daily exhortation, daily edification, man. Just a quick session to warn our people again, man, concerning the times that we're in, man. You know, people are out here mirthing, you know, they don't know what's going on, man. Everything is going fine, but soon, man, the same people that you're partying with, hanging out with, man, they're gonna be chewing on your legs, man. Cannibalism is gonna be back in style, man. You know. But regardless, man, you know what I'm saying? All praise to YAHAWASHI, you know. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS, you know, teaching and ruling well, you know. Salutation to the believers with the four corners of the earth, and you know, soon, man. Kwam Yasharala, Abad Babal, man. You know. Every day brings us closer to the end, man. To the end of Isa Edom, man. Yo, grab the popcorn, man. Shalom, shalom.